Hello, this is me Iram Gul and you are watching my YouTube channel Chemtrax by IDM. In our previous lecture, we have discussed about the carbohydrates, simple examples, and some classes of carbohydrates. Today, we are going to discuss the classification of carbohydrates in detail. As I told you earlier, carbohydrates are further classified into two main groups. One is simple carbohydrate, and other is complex carbohydrate. The class simple carbohydrate is further categorized into three main classes that are monosaccharides, disaccharides, and oligosaccharides. And similarly, complex carbohydrates are categorized only into the polysaccharides. Simple carbohydrates are made up of single basic sugar. Simple carbohydrates are responsible for the sweet taste in our food. Fruit sugar, table sugar, or corn sugar, or the simple sugar. On consumption, these sugars are directly absorbed in blood and generally used for energy requirement of our body. Glucose provide instant energy and reach different parts of body via blood by being quickly metabolized. Simple sugars are occur in plenty in natural foods like fruits, vegetable, milk and milk products. Additionally, honey, molasses, corn and maple syrup are also rich source of these simple sugars. The first class or the simple carbohydrates are classified into monosaccharide, disaccharide, and oligosaccharide. So the first simple example of simple sugar is monosaccharides. Mono refers to single. These are the basic compounds consisting of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen as core element in the ratio of 1 ratio 2 ratio 1, having the empirical formula of CH2ON. Monosaccharides are sweet to taste, colorless, crystalline solids, freely soluble in water but insoluble in nonpolar solvents. The example of monosaccharides include glucose, fructose, and galactose, or the different types of monosaccharides. Basic structure of monosaccharide is basically an unbranched single bonded carbon chain provides backbone for monosaccharides. One of the carbon atom is doubly bonded to an oxygen atom resulting in the formation of carbonyl group. The monosaccharides may be an aldehyde carbonyl group placed at the end of carbon chain. And it referred to as aldose or ketone when the carbonyl group is placed at the any position in the chain and referred to as a ketose. So there are two main types of monosaccharides sugar. One is aldose sugar and other is ketose. When carbonyl group is placed at the end of carbon chain, just like in glucose, that will be classified or named as the aldose. While if carbonyl group is placed at any other position in the chain, it is referred to as ketose. For example, glyceraldehyde is an aldose while dihydroxyacetone is a ketose. Monosaccharides containing 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 carbon atoms in their backbone are called as triose, tetrose, pentose, hexose, and heptose respectively. For aldehydic and ketonic monosaccharides, they are thus designed as the aldotriose, aldehyde plus triose. It means aldotriose are the sugar that contain three carbon atom in their backbone and carbonyl group is present at the end of the carbonyl this carbon chain, so it is called as the aldotriose. And ketotriose is also combination of ketone and triose, mean it is also the combination of three it contain three carbon atom in the backbone, and carbonyl group is present in the middle of any carbon. Likewise, aldopentose, ketopentose, aldohexose, and ketohexose, aldoheptose or ketoheptoses are also exist. For example, glyceraldehyde is an aldotriose while dihydroxyacetone is ketotriose. Now you can see clearly. Glyceraldehyde is an example of aldotriose. So it is a combination of aldehyde and triose. It means it contains three carbon atom in their backbone and carbonyl group is present at the end of the chain. While dihydroxyacetone is the example of ketotriose, and ketotriose is basically combination of ketone plus triose sugar. So it also contain a backbone of three carbon atom with it, and carbonyl group is present in the center or in the middle of the carbon chain. So it is called as the dihydroxyacetone or ketose simply. These are the some examples of aldotriose and ketotriose. Not aldotriose and ketotriose. These are the simple examples of aldose and ketose sugar. For example, erythrose is an aldose sugar. It is basically consist of five carbon member in the backbone, and aldehydic or carbonyl group is present on the end of carbon chain. Simply ribulose is example of ketose. It contain also five carbon, but carbonyl group is present in the middle of the carbon chain, while dierythrulose is example of it contain four carbon atoms in a backbone, and carbonyl group is present in the center, so it is ketose. Aldohexose, it contain six carbon atom in backbone, and aldehyde group or carbonyl group is present at the end of the chain, so it is a D-glucose or aldohexose. Likewise, here is the aldopentose or D-ribose. It contains five sugar or five carbon atoms in chain, and aldehyde group is present at the end of carbon chain, so it is the example of aldose sugar. While ketohexose is common example is fructose, and ketohexose contain six carbon members chain, and carbonyl group is present in the center or in the middle of the carbon chain. So this is basically example of keto sugar or ketohexose. So this is basically the difference between two main classes of monosaccharide. One is aldose and other is ketose, and aldose contain carbonyl group at the end of carbon chain, while ketose contain carbonyl group in the middle of the carbon chain. So the most common example of aldose is D-glucose, and the most common example of ketose is D-fructose or simply fructose. So this is the brief introduction about monosaccharides. Thank you.